owners of the Gladiators' birthday. It's not my birthday coming up, no, mine's in August. But tell us the challenges of playing someone like Usman Tariq.
First of all, picking up what he's actually doing with the ball, whether it's going to be the off-spin, whether it's going to be the carry ball or the wrong end. You've got to watch everything. He's got different angles with his arm where he releases the ball. But there is a lot going on. You have to try and pick up any sort of key you can early on and sometimes hope.
Quick single. It just looks so difficult. I don't see many players get after him early on. Could that be a ploy or is that a danger? Try and hit him out of the attack.
I think you can only do that if you're picking what he's bowling. Very difficult on a wicket like this to come in straight away and try and take him down.
Hold towards that leg side. There is a protection out there. They've got to just keep working on this partnership. At the moment, 15 from 22, the spinners are putting pressure on them. Abrar was excellent in his first couple of overs, 2 for 6. And Usman Tariq is just trying to turn the screw now. Pitch there, and it was a squarish type sweep. They brought the 50 up, but it's required rate just over 11. That's quite comfortable, and they need this partnership to keep going and going.
They can't afford to let it get up to 13 and over very quickly. That's going to be a very difficult chase if it does.
Does he get enough of it? I don't think he does, no. Caught in the teeth, really good from Alzarri Joseph. Pace to the ball. And once again, Usman Tariq has a wicket.
Something had to give, didn't it? Partnership was 16 off 23 balls. Looking for it, did Saad Ali. Looks it out the front. Stick strike. Tries the big slog sweep. All he can do is find Alzarri Joseph in the deep, and Saad Ali has to go. Further in it now. 51 for 4 after 9.
Work to do for Irfan Khan Niazi. Side are in deep trouble now, 51 for 4. Still require 124 from 66. Saud is brought himself onto bowl, so more spin. And, more pressure on the captain, Labuschagne, as well.
It's a perfect time for Saud to bring himself on as well with a new batter in the crease. And Labuschagne only going at a runner ball. Something's going to have to give soon. The Kingsmen have to make a push at some point.
Cuts away. That man out in the deep is quite straight, so well, they should have picked up 2. Had gone a long way behind. No, that's not great running, that.
Look at those wicket here. It's just had to pitch it from too far outside of the off stump. All he could do was just shank it a little bit, and good running catch from Alzarri Joseph.
Decent catch, up and over, extra cover from the captain, Labuschagne. First boundary after 31 deliveries.
A really nice shot there from Labuschagne. First ball the over, he tried to get there off the front foot. Couldn't quite get it there. This one, he rocks back, gives himself some room. Executes that to perfection. J-Dot stylish shot.
Oh, yeah. Don't think he gets this. This is a chance. Chance. Chance taken. Jamal is saying with another half century, the captain's gone. And Hyderabad, they're in tatters.
Not what they needed there, the Kingsmen. Losing their captain. Losing their experience in the middle. himself room again. He's too far away from the ball. It was right off the bottom of the bat. Shamil Hussain, good running catch. Comfortable in the air. Hyderabad Kingsman now 57 for 5.
Hassan Khan. Oh, nearly chopped it on first ball. At the moment, this run chase is not going well.
You got that right, Dominic Cork. A little chop on first ball there. We saw that in the first game where he chopped it onto off stump and the bail didn't come off. You remember that, Dominic Cork?
I certainly do. Good first over. Got a wicket. This one will just run away for a boundary then. More importantly, a wicket in the over. 10 overs gone. We're halfway in this run chase. 61 for 5. Osman Tariq then with his second, causing problems. Not a lot that the middle order can do at times. This is a difficult situation to come in, but they've got to try and find a way.
They do, and they can't just let these dot balls pile up here.
Come on then, what can they do?
That's a good question, Dominic. We'll take another look at this wicket here. It's too far away from the ball. He ends up reaching for it. He's right off the end of the bat. Never took his eye off the ball, did Shamil Hussain.
A sting strike. That's exactly what that is. Yeah, mid-wicket put in place now so they can't just clip it and get one. Certainly was a sting strike. Has he got enough of it towards that shorter side? He has. Big six, they need lots more of them.
This is what Hassan Khan can do. He's not a big man, but he does possess a bit of power. He's very good for the Melbourne Renegades in the Big Bash, batting in about this position. You see the Jazz 5G Super 6. Picks the length early, gets down on one knee. He crunches out over the deep mid wicket for a massive 6.
Every time there's a six, KFC is awarding higher education scholarships to deserving students for every six. Even though it's a wide, you look at the score here, it's a messy situation, isn't it? 69 for 5.
There's a lot going on, isn't there, Dominic Cork?
They try and get themselves out of this situation. Pick up a couple, get the boundary early on in the over, give themselves a chance. That's what they've got to try and do.
Yeah, they need to get to the 15th over here, still only 5 down. It gives them a chance to utilise the back end. They've still got to look to score a few runs. Asking rate now 11.35.
Yeah, it's okay. Bowling wise, you don't mind that. End of another over, 72 for 5. Abrar with his third. Bowled really well so far. Does he put this down? 2 for 6. I think he's just put down a sitter.
Yeah, that's something hard. Just nudges it straight back to him. Boy, could he have got 2 hands there? And this follow through, always difficult. Just throws a hand down, it just doesn't stick.
Decent shot, this. Really good shot.
Shades of Dominic Cork back in his career. firmly.
Nicely played. There isn't a man there. That's a fine sweep, so he just helps it on its way, uses the pace. And Alzari Joseph can't get down from that 6'5" frame and stop it.
This is really smart betting. Probably should have been stopped on the boundary. Abra won't be too happy, but this is all down to some real innovation from Imran Khan Niazi.
Always time for Tapol T. Pakistan's number one tee. It is a beautiful time with the sun going down, and watch some HBL Pakistan Super League with Tapol T. Very nice. We love a bit of Tapol Danidar T. Just really tight lines from Abra. That's what has made it so difficult for these batters so far. End of another over then. 12 overs are done. 79 for 5.
Of 48 at 12 runs in over 4, the Hyderabad Kingsmen. A boundary comes on the first delivery of Alzari Joseph's just straying too far straight.
Batters has been suffocated due to some good fast bowling and spin bowling. And here was a breather, a long hop for Hassan to work with.
Right, that is Sikandar Buck downstairs and हमारे heroes.
थैंक यू रोज और हमारे साथ हमारे हीरोज में है मलाइका नूर और हम बात करेंगे आज जूडो की। कल भी हमारे साथ कराटे को लेके एक बहुत यंग टैलेंट था, तो आज हमारे साथ मलाइका। सबसे पहले तो थैंक यू हमारे साथ आने के लिए। ये बताइए थोड़ा सा अपनी जर्नी के बारे में, फिर हम बताएंगे आपकी अचीवमेंट्स के बारे में।
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग मी। सबसे पहले तो मैंने ये जो 2015 से स्टार्ट किया था, मेरी जो मदर है वो मुझे इस गेम में लेकर आई थी। वो खुद ही मतलब टीचर थी, वो लड़कियों को लेकर आती थी टीम्स में, तो मुझे भी इसी तरह शौक पैदा हुआ। और फिर उसके साथ साथ मेरे फैमिली की भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट थी, स्पेशली मेरी मदर। उसके साथ हमारे जो सेक्रेटरी सर हैं सर मसूद, उन्होंने भी काफ़ी मुझे पुश किया इस चीज़ में। उन्होंने मेरी कामयाबी में भी उनका काफ़ी रोल है इस चीज़ में।
ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट होता है फैमिली सपोर्ट हो, जो अंडरस्टैंड करें आपके पैशन को। और आपने कहा आपकी वालदा भी इसमें इन्वॉल्व थी। जूडो के बारे में थोड़ा बताएं, क्या चीज़ ऐसी थी जिसने आपको इंटरेस्ट किया कि मैं इसमें आऊँ, अपार्ट फ्रॉम के फैमिली ने आपको सपोर्ट किया है?
जूडो जो है ये बेसिकली जापान की नेशनल गेम है। असल में किसी गेम में जो मतलब हमारे एरिया तक की मरवत जो है वहाँ की लड़कियों को ऐसा समझा है कि मतलब वो बहुत पावरफुल है। तो कभी कहीं कि ज़्यादातर लड़कियाँ जो हमारी लड़की से टीम आती थी तो वहाँ से ये लोग खेलते थे, तो इस वजह से हमें काफ़ी सपोर्ट हासिल थी डायरेक्टरेट की तरफ से भी कि लड़की सी लड़कियाँ हैं क्योंकि उनमें पावर होती है और वो अच्छा खेल सकती हैं। तो इस वजह से हम लोग इस चीज़ में आ गए थे।
आपके अचीवमेंट्स में एशियन गेम्स हुए थे ताजिकिस्तान में 2024 में आपने मेडल लिया, 2025 में भी आपने मेडल लिया। उस चैंपियनशिप के बारे में कुछ?
2024 में जो था वो मैंने वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप खेली थी, IDF का जो टूर्नामेंट था उसमें, और मैं पाकिस्तान से पहली फीमेल थी जिसने वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट किया था। और उसके बाद 2025 में एशियन ओपन चैंपियनशिप हुई थी अमान जॉर्डन में, जहाँ मैंने सिल्वर मेडल हासिल किया था।
तो घर में तो आपके साथ कोई भी ज़्यादा आर्ग्यू नहीं करता होगा?
नहीं, ये चीज़ ऐसे नहीं है। इवेंट के स्टार्ट में आई यूज्ड टू बी अ वेरी शाय गर्ल, मतलब मैं इस तरह से नहीं थी, लेकिन इस गेम में आकर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट हो गई हूँ। और मतलब नॉर्मल लाइफ में जो है मैं बहुत मतलब पुरसुकून और बहुत चुप सी रहती हूँ इस तरह से यहाँ। लेकिन जब फाइट करती हूँ तो जाहिर सी बात है, फाइट में आपको अपना आप शो करना होता है, अपनी जीतना होता है, तो इसके लिए थोड़ा बहुत आपको एग्रेसिव होना पड़ता है।
और कितनी प्रिपरेशन होती है फिजिकल फिटनेस के अलावा किसी चैंपियनशिप, किसी टूर्नामेंट के लिए मेडल हासिल करने आप जा रहे हैं, प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं कंट्री को?
एटलीस्ट हम 2 मंथ्स पहले हमारा कैंप वगैरह लग जाता है उसके लिए, कोई चैंपियनशिप जब आ रहा हो। फिर उसके लिए जब पहले हम जिम ट्रेनिंग भी करते हैं, फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग भी हमारी हमारे सर दरमियान में होती है और मैट ट्रेनिंग जो है वो हम रेगुलरली करते हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप ट्रेनिंग या उस तरह से टेक्निक्स को रेगुलर परफॉर्म नहीं करते तो आप जाहिर सी बात है मिस्टेक्स होती है जब आप फाइट करते हैं। तो इस वजह से जो मैट ट्रेनिंग ऐसी होती है वो हम लोग रेगुलर करते हैं और बाकी जो जिम ट्रेनिंग है और फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग है वो हम वीक में 2-3 दफ़ा टच करते हैं।
ब्रिलियंट, चलिए बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके और आपको बेस्ट ऑफ लक आगे की जो भी चैंपियनशिप्स में आप हिस्सा लें। मलाइका नूर, ठीक है, और अपना हमारे साथ हमारे हीरोज में मौजूद थी।
Thank you, Sikandar. Lovely to hear from Malaika herself, a judo player as part of our Hamari Heroes. And in the meantime, 3 boundaries. The over's gone for 13. Couple of misfields, one from Abrar, one from Usman. So helping all in the favor for the Kingsmen. Good over this from the Hyderabad Kingsmen. 14 off it, 14 done. 94 for 5. Extremely slow outside the hitting arc for the right-hander. Alright, 30 minutes in, start your timers now. It is Jazz Fan Pulse. Answer now or miss your shot. You can go to that website and answer the questions to win exciting prizes. Time starts now. 37 of 22, this partnership. Amir Sohail alongside Amir, this definitely holds the key. And one facet that you will see with Irfan Khan Niazi at the crease will be running between the wickets.
Yeah, Pakistan Cricket Board has invested a lot in Irfan Khan Niazi, and I think it's time that he comes to the fore and win a game for his franchise. His partner is looking well established out there in the middle, Hassan Khan. And once again, work the ball into the gap. And they need to find a big over as quickly as possible.
All they got to do well in the middle, as do friends when they order KFC, making moments memorable with your yard. Enjoy KFC Yardy moments. Order it now. Predominantly looking for ones and twos, running hard between the wickets. That's a good strategy. What you want to do is eliminate the dot balls. Keep taking the scoreboard along, and you still need that 1 boundary per over. So 5 of the first 4. Surely you'll be behind the boundary at this point now.
Yeah, you need to pick the right bowler to go after him. Usman Tariq is not an easy proposition. He's a clever operator. He's got plenty in his repertoire. Doing the right thing, like you suggested.
The other thing of note has definitely been throughout the day, the slower the spinners have bowled, they've had a little bit more to say in terms of curtailing the boundary count, as has been the case for Usman. Very slow. Brings up the 100 with that single. It's a good over. Another one from Usman. 14 done, 105. Been really good, Ahmed Daniel. Just a 7 in his first couple of overs. Seamers who come and bowl the slow ones into the deck have been effective. Saw Zari Joseph bowl with some steam earlier on. 148.7, the fastest delivery. Bowl with some sting, the natural bounce. But now Ahmed Daniel, important for him to follow up. Pick up 3 important wickets in that first game. 75 of 35, asking rate climbing, just under 13 now. Boundaries have to come thick and fast.
Yeah, if you, as a bowler, got pace, you can afford to take the ball short. As long as it's zipping through. I like that. batters will not be in control playing that full stroke.
Well, there's a few commentators who are missing. Maybe they're in there. Club Pepsi marking up to Dominic Cock, also on their way. It's a place where we want to be. A lot of fun and excitement. All right, then let's all get down there eventually. Good start this by Daniel. Dot and 1. Just another one added to that. So great start to the over this.
So whenever he has bowled Ahmed Daniel, we see batters in discomfort. At times, got themselves in very awkward position to be able to deal with the deliveries, spacey deliveries bowled by Ahmed Daniel.
Once again, not out quite out of the middle. Couple of bounces to Hassan Nawaz on the boundary. So still dealing in ones. It's time for you to score a scholarship courtesy KFC. They're awarding higher education scholarship to every deserving student for every 6 hit during this competition. So tonight, so far, there's been 10 of them. So brilliant work from KFC. And that's what they wish for, a few more, because that's exactly what the Hyderabad Kingsmen need.
Yeah, for a change, the pitch produced for this game has offered something to the spinners and also for the faster bowlers if they were inclined to bowl those slow ones into the pitch. It hasn't been an easy gig for the batters. Once again, no timing. Running hard. Get to.
A good throw in, but there was confusion between the bowler calling for bowling and the keeper was screaming, keeping in. Irfan Khan Niazi very quick between the wickets, but still no boundaries. Now 12 deliveries since the last boundary. So just tightening the screws here for the Gladiators, and a great over this from Daniel. Partnership has just gone to 48 of 32. Oh, well, he might be a quick runner, but it's not the way you want to be grounding the bat. You want to be sliding the bat and not coming and putting it in. So lucky that it goes straight onto the stumps. Asking rate has now gone to 13 and a half. Need a boundary here, the Kingsmen. Oh, brilliant! What a grab that is from Ben McDermott. That is a stunning piece of athleticism.
The reason why this is a brilliant catch. First, he was going to gather the ball. He was about to have a lead and then stopped. Then jumped the other way to be able to catch that one. What a take that was. Brilliant. Brilliant piece of wicket keeping. And saluted by the captain, acknowledging how big the effort was. 31 was Hassan Khan's contribution. It's 105 for 6.
হতে পারত অনেক কিছুই, প্রাপ্যটাই সেবার পায়নি বাংলাদেশ। এবার সিঙ্গাপুরে বদলা নেওয়ার সুযোগ। হামজা সমিতের বছরের প্রথম পরীক্ষা। এশিয়ান কাপ কোয়ালিফায়ার্সে বাংলাদেশের শেষ ম্যাচ, প্রতিপক্ষ সিঙ্গাপুর। আগামীকাল সন্ধ্যা 6টায় লাইভ অন টি স্পোর্টস।
500-র বেশি সার্ভিস ও ফিচারে লেনদেনের সব বিকাশ অ্যাপে সম্ভব।
Big shot, six. Terrific strike. Hits the floor and it has done the distance.
Another Mario, no! That's a brilliant catch. Out of nowhere comes in diving.
অপটিক্যাল ব্রাইটার ওয়াটার ক্যাটালিস্ট অ্যাক্টিভ গ্র্যানিউল সমৃদ্ধ বসুন্ধরা পাওয়ার ওয়াশ ঝলমলে কাপড়ে ফুরফুরে মন।
ঢাকার যোগাযোগ ব্যবস্থার সবচেয়ে কার্যকরী ও আধুনিক মাধ্যম এলিভেটেড এক্সপ্রেসওয়ে কুড়িল কানেক্টিং পয়েন্ট থেকে স্মার্ট সিটি বসুন্ধরা আবাসিক এলাকার দূরত্ব মাত্র 2 মিনিট। তাই যোগাযোগ অবকাঠামোর অনন্য এক উচ্চতায় আজ বসুন্ধরা হাউসিং। যৌথ কিংবা এককভাবে নিরাপদ বিনিয়োগের জন্য সময়ের সবচেয়ে সঠিক সিদ্ধান্ত বসুন্ধরা হাউসিং। আজই বুকিং দিন আপনার আগামীর বিনিয়োগের ঠিকানায় স্মার্ট সিটি বসুন্ধরা হাউসিং এ। বসুন্ধরা হাউসিং।
বসুন্ধরায় যাই।
বসুন্ধরা হাউজিং এর সাথে ঢাকার যে কোনো প্রান্তের যোগাযোগ হবে আরো স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে। মেট্রো রেলের 6টি স্টেশন দিয়ে ঘেরা স্মার্ট সিটি বসুন্ধরা হাউজিং, তাই যোগাযোগ হবে নিমিষেই। বসুন্ধরা হাউজিং।
If there was a time to get a big over, it's now. For Hyderabad Kingsmen, the overs are ticking by. The required run rate is jumping. They are desperate to find a big over here.
Now with every delivery, it was 14 at the start of the over, already climbed up to 14.28 with that one delivery gone by with just one run. A big shot. Just feel like something's about to give. Gets down in time, Abrar. One feature surely, Ahmed, that both teams will look to brush up on is their fielding and their catching as well. Especially for the Hyderabad Kingsmen. Another couple of catches went down earlier on in the day. Ground fielding throughout the game has been sloppy. It is Extreme Drawn Golden Toss Coin winner. He is Mohammad Mumtaz. Congratulations, it's a match coin that they get as the prize at the end of it. .67 of 26 now. Usman Tariq with a wry smile on his face. It's been 17 deliveries since the last boundary. Ahmad Azam just looks over his left shoulder. There are 3 men patrolling that leg side boundary. Protection down the ground as well.
Had no clue, none whatsoever. Gladiators very happy. And why not? The team is doing very well in this outing. They are in control, they're in charge. Single won't hurt. Koita Gladiators. Another good over from Usman. It's 109 for 6.
They'll need at least 25 of those. The margin, the gap between the runs required and the balls remaining is just getting too far away. It's not going in the favor of the Kingsmen, who sort of never took off in this chase. Once again, a replicate what happened in that first outing, lost by 69. Just past the keeper on the bounce there.
Yeah, you're spot on, Sikander. They've never got themselves comfortable in the run chase, and credit to the Gladiators, the way that they've come out and bowled. Joseph took early wickets, so did Abrar in the power play. He does that quite a lot, doesn't he? I'm just going to have to check this run out as well.
Thank you.
It's a direct hit.
Batters in the air at this stage, and foot is grounded. Thank you. Ready to make my decision, big screen.
Decision has been made. You can clearly see what the decision will be. Not out. Yeah, they just looked like they'd not really got to grips with the surface. Couldn't get partnerships going. Looks like it's going to be 2 from 2.
They lost 3 in the power play and then so on, trying to form a partnership. Saad Ali, Lavashain just couldn't get those odd boundaries going for themselves. We got a selfie moment, happy moment there. Sure, their supporters will be good Gladiators, big smiles on the face. Just feel it in franchise cricket. The turnaround time between games is not much, and then you come in maybe 3 or 4 days before the tournament, and you feel for Lavashain as the captain, not knowing much about the local players. I'm sure he's got information and help around in the dugout, but seeing is believing. You exactly know who can do what kind of characters they are. He's coming in from the US, not him. He's your Pakistan Shaheen's current captain. You talk about Hassan Khan coming in from the US. Saad Ali also coming in from the US. This time he gets hold of it, flat bats that, and it's gone all the way. He does have that power. There wasn't much pace on the ball, but he still can put that in that fashion.
Yeah, decent shot. Strange delivery in a way because he's got mid-off up in the circle. Just got to try and get it up and over those 2 fielders, but he hits it well. Jazz 5G. Super 6.
I mean, in terms of the changes, he got the combinations right. He got Sadaqat in, got Tikshana in. And there is a chance for the top scorers and top wicket takers in the tournament, the Fazal Mahmood Cap and Hanif Mohammad Cap. Invertex Solar Energy will put a full solar system if you top those 2 departments at the end of the league. We haven't seen those caps yet. You see them put on by the current highest wicket takers and scorers. So yeah, the decision to make those changes was right, strengthening that spin department, and they got the better of Gladiators in the middle stage. We just feel shouldn't have allowed them to get to 174 really. 17 gone, 119 for 6.
know these usual suspects. When you pick up Abrar and Usman Tariq in your squad, you know that they'll have a say. Abrar from the power play, and then here he's got 2 for 14 in his 4th over at the moment, giving nothing away at all. Now this time he's got hold of it, clean hit, hits the side screen on the full.
Yeah, nice looking shot this from Niazi. Uses his feet well, gets to the pitch of the ball. Hits it straight back over the bowler's head, no better place. Good use of the feet, good extension of the arms.
Oh, he's missed an opportunity. Surely he has. He was stumping on offer. Second attempt, let's find out if he is still quick enough.
It's a clear delivery. He's taking please.
Oh, David.
Denmark guys coming up now. But it's out of the crease. Keeps gloves behind the stumps. He's rolling it through. A re-gathered there by the keeper. And that is grounded. Thank you, ready to make my decision.
Yeah, opportunities to win a crore. Again, chance for you to make some content with the bottle. And you will put your name in there. And you can get a lot of money. Yeah, he'll have to bowl that again, but he's been so good in his 4 over spell. 2 for 23 as we stand. Could have had 3 had that stumping not been missed. Oh, he'll get it now. Comes down the wicket and gets his man, he's happy. Yeah, surely he would be upset. It was an opportunity there, but it was meant for him. A wide ball and then this happens.
Yeah, this jumping in a couple of balls earlier. Ben McDermott this time doesn't miss it. Sees it a little bit clearer. It's past the outside edge. It's a sudden jumping for the keeper. Irfan Niazi went too early. Abrar finishes off his spell with another wicket. 3 for 23. Coming towards the end. Niazi gone for 33. 129%.
Azam goes big, but not enough. There's a chance here for another wicket. Yes, it is. Hassan Nawaz takes the catch, and Ahmad has to go, even if he doesn't like it. Falling apart. The Kings spin here, trying to reduce the margin of victory for Gladiators.
Went to the shortest side, but just got too much height on it. Left delivery. Decent catch by Hassan Nawaz. A solid performance from the Gladiators so far. Ahmed Azam down for 6 on 29 for 8. have a look at the see if it's the first. Stop being able to look at this thing early on the over. Is that in the deep by Hassan Nawaz? 46 and 10, that's not going to happen. So back to back defeats for the new franchise and a win for the Gladiators.
Yeah, they also would look to reduce that gap, even if they're losing 46 runs, a big margin in T20. Already lost the first one by 69 runs, so you've got to keep an eye on that net run rate. Yes, you'd ask, what about the points? Well, eventually, once you start winning, you don't want to miss out on anything in the playoffs because you are falling behind in that net run rate column. But don't fall behind in this contest. You've got to take any Inverx product or logo and make a nice social media content, and you have a chance to win yourself a complete Inverx solar system. Yeah, nothing coming their way in this over. A wicket, 3 dots.
The captain Saad Shakir will be happy, so will the owners, the coach will be really happy with the fact that they've got 2 points. Started slowly last year in the Gladiators and eventually won 6 games on the trot and found themselves in the final last year. So good for the Gladiators to get off the mark with 2 points. Work for the Kingsmen to do, and work probably for the coach to do as well.
Finally, they get rid of that 129 from the scoreboard. They were 129 for 7, 129 for 8. They've been on that score for a while now. Parkview City, free hit for fans, and you just need to go to the Facebook page where it says Parkview City and answer the question there and get a chance to win a reward at the end of every game. So many opportunities for all the viewers around, whoever wants to participate, have a big chance of winning something. End of the over, 19 gone, it's 130 for 8. Last over here, just look at Kingsmen and try to assess where are they going wrong. I mean, you can't blame the bowling. 174, you'd take that in a regular T20 game, and you'd say that the batting chasing would fairly have a good chance of getting that, but it's just been struggling by big margins. I'm repeating myself, 69 in the first game, and looking at 40 odd over here. They changed their batting order, maybe. Time you want to fire. Talk about getting a youngster Maseraka to the opening slot. They've not been able to get that boost in that power play.
Free hit for fans, the prize contest. Sidar Ahmed was the winner of match 4. Congratulations to him. Yeah, you're right. They've just got to find a formula to put this right, and they've got to try and do it quickly. Yeah, 174 was good. It should have been better. No balls and the drop catches again. So they've got to try and put that right, because once you get yourself on it, teams like to think, well, it's only a game in 2020, we'll be playing again in a couple of days. But back-to-back losses and big losses, because even this is going to be around about 40. It's still a big loss. You've got to find a formula, how to put it right, and put it right quickly. And it needs a bit more practice, whatever it is. Shake up something. And then try and get into winning ways. Gladiators, they'll just be happy. Get a win, get going.
That's not really I'm thinking when they get back to the hotel and take shits together. You've got to be focusing on something that needs to be corrected. And is it their batting? They've been put into chase twice.
Well, yeah, look, they've got to get more from captain in a way, Marnus Labuschagne. You've got to get a lot more from Samayu, Usman Khan. You know, you've got three players there of high quality. Two know a lot about Pakistan Super League and one is an international player. So that's where you first look at it. How can we do it better? They tried to mix it up today and drop Usman Khan down. Maz Sadiqat came in. But ultimately, they've got to try and do something. Not panic. It's not a panic, but it's trying to just highlight areas where we can improve. And for the Gladiators, even they can improve as well. What they've got to do is stop losing momentum, the Gladiators, in the innings when they're setting targets or chasing.
There you go, a dot ball to end the game. Match number 5 comes to an end, and a win and first 2 points for Quetta Gladiators, beating Hyderabad Kingsmen by 40 runs, another big defeat for the new franchise. And there were moments that Quetta Gladiators felt that they were under the pump, but they've come back shining, courtesy their spinners doing well, and then the bowling unit coming and defending 174 put up earlier. They made the right call of winning the toss and batting first today. Probably you'd say it in the first game they decided to chase, but could have had a better result for themselves. But yeah, sooner or later make those right calls, and you'd say that they are a happy bunch today.
Yeah, it started well, didn't they, with another half century from Shamil Hussain, second century in his first couple of games. He's only the first Pakistani to do that in his opening first 2 games. That is good signs. Probably more to come from Riley Rousseau. Another half century for Hassan Nawaz and the way that they bowled. Their spinners, Abrar Ahmed with 3 for 23 and Usman Tariq with 1 for 26. What a day they've had today for this team. Work to be done. Disappointment for the captain. But happy owners, happy team. 2 points on the table.
Well, that wraps up a game. It was just slow and with no progress for the Kingsmen. They'll have another day to regroup and come back stronger. Still early part of the tournament, but Gladiators will be happy to see themselves amongst points on that points table. They've come back in this game without making any changes. Though they lost their first match, they trusted that 11 and I made sure that they get the desired result from them. Definitely it works very well for you if your opening slot is performing well. Shaman is their key.
Chasing 175, didn't get off to a good start, lost wickets regularly. Joseph and Abrar were excellent. It was 23 from the captain Labuschagne, 33 from Niazi. A difficult day for the Kingsmen batsmen once again. Not many partnerships, the biggest one between Hassan and Niazi with 48, but that's been their problem for Kingsmen. They need to rectify that and rectify that quickly.
Look at the bowling, and they did well. The Quetta Gladiators with Abrar getting 3 for 23, bowled well in the power play and then in the later stage. 2 for Daniel, who was also equally good. Azari Joseph, Tariq and South getting a wicket each. And that is job done. Quick look at the summary. Gladiators decided to bat first and they posted 174 with a few hiccups when they were batting. Hyderabad Kingsmen 134 for 8. The margin is 40 runs, which they lost this game to the Gladiators.
Chapka.
হতে পারত অনেক কিছুই। প্রাপ্যতাই সেবার পায়নি বাংলাদেশ। এবার সিঙ্গাপুরে বদলা নেওয়ার সুযোগ। হামজা সমিতির বছরের প্রথম পরীক্ষা। এশিয়ান কাপ কোয়ালিফায়ার্সের বাংলাদেশের শেষ ম্যাচ, প্রতিপক্ষ সিঙ্গাপুর। আগামীকাল সন্ধ্যা 6টায় লাইভ অন টি স্পোর্টস।
Great shot, fakes, terrific strike. Hit the floor and it ends up the distance. Mario goal. That's a brilliant catch. Got a no-way fucking diving.
হতে পারত অনেক কিছুই। প্রাপ্যতাই সেবার পায়নি বাংলাদেশ। এবার সিঙ্গাপুরে বদলা নেওয়ার সুযোগ। হামজা সমিতির বছরের প্রথম পরীক্ষা। বাংলাদেশের শেষ ম্যাচ, প্রতিপক্ষ সিঙ্গাপুর। আগামীকাল সন্ধ্যা 6টায় লাইভ অন টি স্পোর্টস। সব বিকাশ অ্যাপের
Welcome to the Gold Coast Stadium for what is a hugely significant night in the AFC Women's Asian Cup Australia 2026. It's time for the playoff between Chinese Taipei and DPR Korea as these sides battle for a place in next year's FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil. The FIFA Women's World Cup for the first time since 2011. It would be their 5th appearance on that stage, a stage on which they feel they belong on a regular basis, especially with the steps they have taken to redevelop and restructure their game and the success they have had at youth level on that global platform. Chinese Taipei, meanwhile, looking to make history, their only appearance at the Women's World Cup.
That's something we need.
Proud moment for all these players, another chance to represent their teams. This is what Chinese Taipei have gone with for their starting 11 once again. An unchanged side with the only real position they've had an issue with is in bowlers who you think continues to miss out through injury. It means Chang Sin-Yun, the 36-year-old, will get another opportunity with the side. Plenty of experience elsewhere too with Sin-Yun and Saki Matsunaga in those central positions. Keep a lookout for Su Yu-sen, who leads the line once again. Add to her 2 goals at this tournament. On the bench, Fu Sin-wei can potentially come on if they need a goal, with Chi Ping also standing by. Match officials are from Japan. Asaka Koizumi
is the match referee. She'll be assisted by Makoto Ozono and Miki Chihiro. Fourth official is Yamashita Yoshimi. Koizumi, a referee with plenty of experience in high-profile competitions. Refereed at the AFC Women's Asian Cup India 2022 and also at the 19th Asian Games. Made her debut on the global stage at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in 2024. VAR support is available for this fixture. Jupe Ida of Japan is the VAR with Edita Miranidova serving as the assistant. CPR Korea have made 4 changes to their lineup from the last game against Australia. It's the most changes they made all tournament. Lee Kung Kyang and
That's what
start of the competition with their previous appearances coming from the bench against Uzbekistan. Ri Hak also picks up her first start of the tournament. The number 10 comes in for Yong Yu Jong, who is suspended for this fixture. Hong Yu Yong returns to the side at left back. She replaces Song Chun Sim, who is available on the bench if required. Young attack this fixture. Good level of talent out there on both sides. Where do you see?
Yeah, so much talent out there. I think for me, the Korea created such a formidable partnership between the two in the previous matches they've both played so far. But as has Su Sing-yong and Cheng Ying-hei on their opposition team tonight for Chinese Taipei, they've actually had the most headed clearances than anyone else at the AFC Asian Cup so far. And I do think that they'll be having to add to that tally tonight, that is for sure.
Yeah, they will need to be good aerially. CPR Korea, a team that loves to use the flanks, loves to get those crosses in. Should be a fascinating game of football, this one, tactically. Between two teams who've got their strengths and will want to make the most of this chance this evening. And welcome to the Gold Coast Stadium for this AFC Women's Asian Cup Australia 2026 playoff between Chinese Taipei and DPR Korea. There's DPR Korea playing in the all-white, going from right to left on your screens, up against Chinese Taipei in the blue. Crucial contest between the sides of the place in next year's FIFA Women's World Cup on the line. DPR Korea will be looking to play with a very quick tempo early on. There is Prosok Choke More. He's been involved in football in Chinese Taipei for several months now. He started initially as the interim head coach in September of last year. He will officially head of this tournament. Could be an early chance for DPR Korea as the first shot of the match from goal to the other goal. 20 seconds in.
Yeah, you can see the intent from DPR Korea right from the get-go. You touched on it just before, they are a team that loves to cross into the box, and I think that's the first of many we will see. But Jong Kyung-jong, she come in late, she came at the right time, but just kind of scuffed her shot and led back, which enabled her to get under the ball, which essentially sent it up too high.